What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And today we have the E36 project back in the shop. And basically it's on the chopping block because we have to cut up these fenders for basically so that we can put bigger wheels and tires on it. And then with the air suspension, allow it to go up into the wheel well. So the fronts are going to be super easy. I already cut one up. We'll show you that in a minute. I'm going to cut the other one. Super easy. I'll show you a little process on doing that. And then the backs are a little bit more complicated, but I'm basically going to try and do it just the way Jimmy Oaks does it. I'll leave a link to the description of his video down here, and you can see that there. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of cutting and welding the back up. So yeah, let's get moving, get this thing cut, and then we'll be able to get the suspension on there. All right, so fronts are really easy. Basically, I'm gonna draw from this point right here straight up, and then we'll come as an arc around and probably cut off the front there, because that's kind of what I did on the other side. There is a fender liner in here that'll still be there. I'll probably cut that out as well and leave the front pieces because it kind of holds in your front air duct to your brakes, and a few other things in the back. So I'll end up trimming that up. I think I put the other one somewhere over there. And I'll trim that up, but we'll go ahead and draw this line out and then just cut it out. So this side, I really don't even feel bad about cutting because it is all messed up. So we are going to get rid of all of that. And basically we're going to, I think, come from about right here, I believe, come up, cut around, and then do the same thing there that we did on the front. And then there'll be a lower piece here. And we're going to have to pound that up and then weld it across the top. So let's get to cutting. Definitely a little more nervous about cutting this one, but yeah, I'm gonna watch Jimmy Oaks' video and just start cutting, is what it is. All right, so no going back from this point. This is our inner piece here, so I'm guessing we'll cut this kind of right around here. I'll cut this little brace out, and then we'll take this and we'll hammer this up to meet this line, and then weld everything in. So. All right, guys, so I got one side mostly welded up. We'll have to say, be honest, that, well, I suck at welding because this is pretty much my first time doing it. So mostly just laid down kind of boogers along there, but we'll get Fowler down here and get his opinion on everything we got, but I think regardless, everything, let's flip the camera. So everything is at least welded in, and the whole side is all firm, so that's good. And then I'll go ahead and probably lay some seam sealer down it. We'll get it painted, and we should be good. I'll have to trim this guy. I'll have to look at some more pictures of other cars to see how they trimmed it, but I believe we'll come something like this right to the edge of the trim here and up. That way the wheel can fit in there. And then we'll go ahead and put our fender flare back on. So, not too bad. I still got to do the other side. But let's go ahead and we'll see what Fowler thinks. He might say it's terrible. He might say, well, that's what it is, what it is. I don't know, but let's go see. All right. I feel like it's really bad.
I mean,
it's so, I don't know if I got the settings right and stuff, but.
Well, I thought we were going to go over this before you started going to town.
Well, you were doing tow truck things.
Oh, I know, but I mean, it'll work. I'll probably go back over a few things.
Yeah, no, for sure. You need to go. The other side's even worse. I don't even want you to look at that one, but I have just tacked places and got it to come back.
You're just too cold. Yeah, you got.
Well, because I turn it up more and then I blow a hole in it.
Yeah. This is what we call chicken shit.
Yeah, pretty much. we'll blur that out.
Also, didn't really like you cleaned it very well.
I cleaned it off with this guy over here. Cleaned it all off.
Did you take a wire brush to it and clean it actually?
Yeah, I cleaned it all, but then I sprayed it with the Steel It stuff.
Oh yeah, like that stuff does weld through, but it doesn't weld great. It just
not great.
Can be welded.
Well, yeah, Fowler's gonna clean this up, so that'd be good. So, Fowler is going to fix it. Make it okay. All right, guys, so the BMW E36 is completely cut up and it is ready now for the over fenders and everything to go on. So let's take a look. Now, this is not the prettiest thing ever, but I did hit it with a bunch of seam sealer and then hit it with some paint over the top. So, doesn't look the best, but we are not going to see any of this because the over fender goes on top of it. So, not the best, but at the same time, it was a good learning experience. First time welding. I'm gonna have to do a ton of welding on the C10 project with sheet metal, so the thin stuff makes it a bit difficult. As far as everything else we got going on, it's pretty hectic around here because I think we got like a month and a few days before FL2K comes in. So I need to get a bunch of seat time in the gray car. Purple car, a lot of things driving me nuts with, well, it needs another alternator, but this time was pretty much my fault. We got the S10 is over at Fowler's dad's shop getting the transmission in, so we're gonna have that video up soon. But I'm gonna get this video out, and then hopefully we will be putting this guy, or this way, in. Those just came out, and we're gonna put the new suspension in the next video. Hopefully this one will come out, the next video will come out soon, or you might get a 240 video. We'll see. We're probably gonna go to Greer this Thursday, get some testing in. The rear diff for the gray car may hold on, may not. We're gonna find out Thursday. We might try a second gear launch, but yeah, lots of stuff going on. I don't have a lot of time to get everything ready. The gray car is also getting a boost controller, so I gotta get that installed. I gotta adjust the clutch. So we just have a ton of stuff going on. And yeah, so I need to get suspension on this guy and get this thing out of here, and then we'll be able to adjust all the fitment on it and then get it painted. And also put those crazy wheels that we have on. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. Hope you guys like and subscribe. We got a ton of stuff coming, so hope you guys come along for the ride with us and tell your friends.